today, and already some good looks at the start of this round. Valen is showing up on that retake, and Guard again, because of the forward information, Valen was able to get them in A main. They knew this was going to be the side hit. They got a lot of damage down on the initial one, and Valen pulling down the spray there to convert it into the 3K. Crisp stuff out of him.
And this is just surprising for a number of ways. You guys were touching on this on the desk. Like, just based off of what we've seen, large group locks out the Owl drone completely. Optic are in, but only barely. And in fact, how about Valen coming through with another transfer? Jonah from the side door at Tree is able to help involved, and it's just down to Crashies. What looked like it was going to be just a full commit for Optic gets once again stalled by the solo paranoia and just Omen wielding Valen, continuing on his hot streak from yesterday.
Nah, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Valen has been such a rock for the Guard. And retake with some clever updrafts. And you'll notice FNS's positioning. His position is the one that breaks the round for Guard. They have to clear sight and worry about that late flank. But Valen ulting all the way back into A main. I love this play in the blind to set up the retake.
But Victor still holds his ground nicely. And in the combination of the other two defenders of this post plant, it's Optic who cleanly take the 3v3 at the end. This turns us to a 4v3 now, all of a sudden the scoreboard ender, and some financial decisions will have to be considered here.
Watching Cat, and the Guard with two players up in heaven absolutely get punished by that, and by the knives out of Ye. Ye has been the guy consistently for Optic. When things go bad, you can rely on him to pull rounds back.
Oh, and he is, well, definitely proven that resiliency, and my goodness. All this is just them checking to see if anyone's going to push through smokes, and you can almost see the visual confusion on the cams of the Guard right there. Like, wait a second, how does he got into Tree so quickly? Advantages, whether it's you having to play a little bit more reserved and reactionary on the other side, or just finding a way to get numbers advantage early. Aldrum this time used to try to get into B main. They will find one, and as the only defender of the Guard mid-map was Saya player, that trade will allow Optic to flood forward in towards B, leaving Trent and Valen by their lonesomes. Flashes come through, plus also no command, and how about Trent and Valen? They're holding so darn well! 3 kills all by way of Sheriff, and all of a sudden it's just down to Crashies for a 1v3. Tally's the first, has Trent also isolated, but Trent will win the gunfight, and a Thrifty comes through for the Guard.
Completely ridiculous play, just bunkering down on site, and again, it's Valen.
Finds timing onto Victor here. This should be all the information that you would possibly need. Victor caught with his knife. Tilts the numbers back in favor of the defense once again. With the spike getting clearance to get planted, they're going to leave this for FNS to earn the lockdown and maybe use that as a post-plant tool.
Huge. Yeah, the big difference there is Spike is able to make it to sight with that pick. Damage down with the Hunter's Fury, tags once and gets the kill onto FNS. Now it's Crashes in a 1v3 in a position he has to fight forward into Valen.
Tries to move on to this. The Owl drone's looking to clear very responsibly for the Guard.
No.
And Crashies. Trigger discipline comes through. Does get tagged up by the Owl drone, so has to take the gunfight. Shock dart down. Expects the player to the right, not net to the left. And the Guard will go up 6-3. What a defensive half this has been.
Oh my god. If there wasn't a drone there, Crash.
Anything but true so far for Optic in these light buys, so hold on to your horses here, friends. Owl drone quickly in towards A. Following up behind, that's going to be Ye. And as the 0 point suppresses, it actually gives an opportunity for Ye to isolate a couple of kills and actually forces Valen a bit out of position. So 2 for 1 the exchange. Spike making its way on, but net somehow through Sky Smokes. Finds the last couple of shots to connect, to at least find the trade. Saya player thinking about challenging this early as the attacking lockdown's in play. 4 seconds before it gets activated, and the Guard are going to back up to respect it.
Yeah, the shock darts weren't good there from Trent. I think only one ended up hitting the lockdown and unable to destroy it. FNS has been taken a little bit down in damage, but has to fall back onto site. This is not an easy play. They are both stuck on site.
Yeah, at least he's able to find a Spectre for Crashies. FNS underneath, good shock dart comes through. FNS turns that into double. 1v1 with net around the corner.
Finishes it off. We're all tied up, Shift.
It's a Prime Gaming flawless, kind of, with the resurrection onto Victor coming through. It's a 6-6 half. We'll appreciate the flawless plays while we send things to break and come back for half number 2 in Ascent. Got a little bit of a battle of the sentry turrets placed through B main. FNS looking to get aggressive with this dark cover at mid is actually in a great spot to potentially deal with this. The guard have no idea, and why would you? But the right click's a bit amiss, allows an opportunity for the guard to fight back, and as they do, everyone starts to collect themselves. But Victor looking to finish off where his teammate had left off, results in still pinstripe kill feed. We go to an early 3v3 in the pistol.
Yeah, just shots downtown. Trent wiping the floor with a classic. Ye left in a 1 versus 3. I mean, it was Optic opting in to go for that mid crunch, and it looked so good, but Trent absolutely turned the tides at the end of the round, and now it's Ye with the Sheriff on the flank.
Jonah's ready for this. Might catch him out with a knife, actually. Sheriff gets in hand, and, well, there will be no flick shot here. Jonah for 3, and how about the guard just saying, let fire and chaos continue to exist in the middle. I was surprised Optic continued to throw numbers.
A main right there, something we expect to continue.
Oh,
and,
boy.
Well, Victor has been spotted out. I don't think he's long for the world shift.
0 point getting the information, immediate follow-up to come through. Yay. Patience. Able to turn that into 1 headshot in a second. Yeah, you're unbelievable, but it would have been an tall ask to go 2v4 against the weapons that the guard brought in. They're still to make it punishing, though, and the anti-eco forcing out the fragment early. How about Saya player just running down mid? Full send, if you will. Alarmbot will keep this, you would think, honest, but actually it's a smoke. It's covering it, so hold on a second. Crashies a little bit caught off guard, but what a response this is from Crashies. Gets 3, and then as the Optic defenders come on in, they clean up the rest through mid-market, leaving Trent by himself, hoping for some absolutely beefy shock darts, but can't do too much with it, and Optic will take the 4th. So as far as Optic's defense is concerned, you feel okay about what's happening over the middle of the match. You've got some good forward position, and that's actually going to call for an early incendiary to come out. Optic kind of holding into corners. Victor turns that into opportunity to shut down the null command and help out Marv for the 2nd kill, and the guard are completely stuffed in this attempt towards A.
Yeah, there was a molly out from Marv that really split up the attack. Marv doing great work on that one, as well as it was Victor that just jumped out of the one-way smoke in tree room, and the spike has still been contained into A main. Nowhere really to go to, because Crashies is posted up in mid, so they have to commit onto the site here.
Valen will work forward. Flashes will come out, and now Valen will realize the trepidation of his current situation. Not much you can do there. At least able to find him one more elimination on the backside, but a clean round for Optic, and it really is just Marv beating the timing of the null command with the incendiary.
It's him beating it with the incendiary. It's FNS recognizing the fact that the null command
Largely either use this operator to great success or find a weapon off the ground. At the moment, he's trusted the operator as he limits himself inside of a sky smoke. Marv looking for some information, still also has an incendiary to use. As the peek comes out, how have you hit that? Yay! First one falls. Valen, has he given himself up in the back? Sure seems that way. There's the incendiary down. Ye sees the cape, takes down a second. One more knife to play with. Now to the classic, doesn't matter. Marv there for the assist, and a 2v3 retake good for Optic.
What did Edna tell us 20 years ago? No capes! Valen is sticking in Boathouse, he gets offed. That was not an incredible play out of him. And Optic somehow pulled together a retake in a 2v3 after their site players.
Oh, this is difficult, I would say, from the guard. You have to find efficiency on the opening.
And Shift, look where Ye is. Ye is watching Tree. Like they are walking into the operator. Ye has been on fire and he gets the first.
And the fragment's there to also punish. Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy, everyone's stuck in the corner. You almost thought for a second. But how about this? Trent still forces forward. Stops the null command. Ye missing another shot means that Marv has to step up, and boy does he. 3 kills for Marv. Optic will hold another Prime Gaming flaws. I feel like this entire round, this entire map maybe even, Ender, you can categorize Optic rounds by Prime Gaming flawlesses or thrifties. One of the two.
2 days ago that absolutely blew up the guard.
Still a problem. Couple of days later, Marv looking for the flash peek, but no. Saya player is able to respond just in the nick of time. Victor also will drop. So it seems like offensive thrifties have been the name of the game for both teams so far, as the guard will salvage some weapons and go to a 5v3 post point as they get the spike down here today.
Yeah, the Thrifty's catching good timings. Ye misses the shot and loses the dash. That's crucial. And with the spam from hell, he goes down to 31 HP. This is looking good. And they even have the kill jolt to stall this one out. I think Optic are going to save.
FNS will at least look for exits. Everybody else bailing. And depending on the timing here, this might be another free weapon for Trent. Yeah, sure is. Sheriff's really coming to life here for the guard in a number of different rounds, this time from the offensive half. And how crucial is that, just to keep the guard in this map? You don't want to go down 8-12 to Optic, especially on a side of the map you only win 33% of. So,
Prize with KO's positioning in tree.
yeah, there's the drone. Ye will just walk backwards. No tags. Hunter's Fury still going to get pulled. This is Trent trying to clear out the area through mid-market. And the problem was Ye is able to stop Saya player from rotating in towards mid itself. So the Hunter's Fury gets almost completely canceled. And as FNS moves forward to take away space for B main, it's the guard of the back foot once again.
They smoke the mid cross, so now it is going to be that A split. Right now you have to worry about Brimstone on site and this KO in tree, but he gets smoked off. Just drops the Molotov to try and delay this hit as long as he can because the operator is rotating back through heaven. He's done his job. Ye is now here to fight back, but Trent comes up with 2.
Oh, and FNS quickly on the flank. Takes down one before the doors close. And, okay, that was bold, Ye. Door gets broken. Crashies gets the Aldrone through, and oh my goodness, Net thought he had a free pick. Did not expect FNS to be there. Valen, the last one left on the site. Not even able.
From Saya, and you've got Valen and Jonah P with A main control, but 2 players playing forward on Cat. Optic haven't shown this look yet in the close corner. They're going to use that C4. Push Trent off the angle and get the damage down. You don't expect it. Marv gets the kill.
Trent didn't even back up fully. He kind of had his left leg chewed off by the fragment. And still looking to find a way to respond. Dangerous prospects loom. And as he tries to back away, he just barely gets around the corner. And meanwhile, because both A defenders were so worried about what was going on over through Catwalk, the rest of the guards sneak on.
Where's the Salt going shift?
That's what I'm wondering too. I was kind of baiting it out. Where do we want to use this to clear? Will it be sent over into hell?
It's hell.
Sure will be. Oh boy. Valen in trouble. Marv able to find one, flushing him out. Net also being pushed back. Advantage heavily to Optic off the numbers. Net waiting for an opportunity maybe to use this, but no. Ye sticking, Crashies there to bodyguard, and with that, Optic will take map 1.